I think they work really hard in terms of getting everything ready and prepped for the students. They're really hard workers and determined to do their job.
Every morning when they come to your line and they get the breakfast, if you say good morning, have a nice day, I think they have a better day.
When you work for the school district, I can go to any one of our 89 campuses every day and see what the folks who work for me and work with me do and the impact that it has on students.
I have to say that food service is not a job for everybody. It's a hard and tough job. So I'm really very grateful and happy to work with the crew that we have, because I think those ladies, they do a great job by cooking and prepping all the meals that we serve on a daily basis. And it's a very physically demanding job because we have to carry weight and all these products and be in the heat and in the cold at the same time. So it is a challenging job.
It is exhausting and taxing for our staff, but they do it because they know that it impacts kids and they can see the impact it has on students.
Whenever I'm having a bad day, they're just always so nice and they say thank you and they're generous. They don't complain, they don't give you bad looks. It's always they're there for you in a way. They work a lot. I kind of know that they come here early in the morning to heat up our breakfast, set it out for us. They're here late at night, making the food, making sure it gets stored properly, cooked properly, changing out food, all that. So they're always there just trying to make sure that we get a good meal.
I'm a mother and I have a kid, so I like to every kid on the school have food to eat every day. So I like my work.
I think that they do a lot of work and we don't give them the credit that they deserve.
It doesn't matter if I'm a supervisor or a lunch lady or a custodian or a teacher or a student, right? Everybody deserves to be treated with respect.
I think other people may treat them differently than most people do. I treat them with respect. I know a lot of people I know treat them with respect, but I do see students sometimes give them kind of attitude. I think they deserve respect because they're doing a good job. They're here to work for the students.
Some people just kind of ask for food and leave, but I think they deserve more than they get. They get burnt probably by the pans and stuff, and they have to carry around large platters of food everywhere, and they have to make 3 times the food for each lunch and each breakfast, each dinner, and make sure that there's enough food for everyone, and if there isn't enough, make more. Just kind of always got to have something for them.
I think they're some of the hardest workers in the entire building. One, you've got to deal with the kids and the rush hour of everybody coming in at one time, serving everybody and making sure it's all organized. But the fact that they have to come in here every morning and get everything prepared, heated up, to follow the guidelines by the health industry and have all that ready to go every single day, and then to be able to change plans at the last minute when something doesn't work out, it's I know for a fact it's a lot more stressful and hard work than most people realize. They ought to be recognized simply for the fact that they show up to work every day. They come here, and from what I've seen, they always have a good attitude and a smile on their face, but just the integrity of coming here every day, showing up for work, knowing what they'll have to endure at a certain time, during a certain time frame, and doing it with a smile on their face. I think that it's just the work aspect, I think it's impressive.
I got here every day at 6 in the morning and I start cooking the breakfast. And then I have about 45 minutes to do that. And then we start feeding all the kids.
I think they've impacted me in the best way possible. They bring such a positive emotion to everybody they can. They're serving food, they just bring so much light into students when they're serving.